What's up everyone, Horror Expo here. Today we're looking at Project Fear, and this episode might be the most compelling thing they've ever put out. They're in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, ground zero for paranormal activity in America. Over 50,000 soldiers were killed or wounded here in 3 days in 1863. And according to basically every researcher who studied the place, that kind of mass trauma doesn't just disappear. The setup for this episode is simple and kind of brilliant. 4 investigators, 2 of the most haunted houses on the same block. They split into pairs, go in separately, and do not share a single word about what they find until the very end of the night. 2 teams, 2 houses, 0 communication. And the results are going to be, well, hard to explain. Here's all the history that you need. The Jenny Wade House. In 1863, a 20-year-old woman named Jenny Wade was sheltering here with her sister and newborn nephew during the battle. She refused to leave. She was baking bread for Union soldiers when a Confederate bullet pierced the wooden door and killed her instantly. She is the only civilian to die as a direct result of combat during the entire Battle of Gettysburg. Her last recorded words were, "If there is anybody in this house that is to be killed today, I hope it is me." The Welty House. A 6-bedroom brick home used as a Confederate sharpshooter position during the battle, while the family who lived there hid in the cellar below. Over 30 soldiers were killed and buried on the property. Some remains may still be in the backyard today, and here's a connection that ties both the houses together. Some historians believe the sharpshooter who fired the bullet that killed Jenny Wade was positioned right here. Alex and Tanner take the Jenny Wade house. Chelsea and Dakota take the Welty. They go in, they don't talk, and here's what happened.
Really uneven floors.
The heck? Is everyone like 5 foot?
Yeah. Is there anybody up here with us? If you can see us right now or hear us, can you maybe knock on the wall? You want to try the dead bell?
Sure.
Basically, this is like very similar to a REM pod. It emits an electromagnetic field, and if anything comes close to it, instead of it beeping, it'll ring a bell like this, which is super freaky. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here, kind of in between everything. All right, I'm gonna turn it on. Yeah, let's just stand in here. If there's anyone here, I put a bell on the ground. There's a bell right there on the ground. To show us that you're here, can you go touch that bell? Jenny, if you're here, can you go touch the bell? Can you make it ring?
Did you hear that noise?
Yeah, that was behind me.
Oh,
dude! The bell! Okay, can you confirm that this is you, Jenny? Can you make it go off twice? Two. It did 2. And there was a step on the stairs behind me. 3. Dude! What is happening? Okay, that's weird. 2 things, like something's making the bell go off, but that was a clear step on the stairs. It's going wild.
wait, something is like standing right next to the bell.
Okay, Jenny, can you? That's Jenny, dude. It's Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. We're gonna do some yes or no questions. Can you make the bell go off once for yes, twice for no? Are you okay with us being in here tonight? Once for yes. So she is comfortable. Are you aware of kind of what happened to you in this house?
Yes. Jenny, do you regret being here during the battle?
No.
So she does not regret being.
Yes. She doesn't regret it.
So she would do it again.
Yeah, wow, wow. Yes.
What the heck? To stay in a home in the middle of a battle for her sister and her nephew. And on top of that, serving her country and the soldiers by baking them bread up to her death.
Yeah. Jenny, have you been able to reunite with your fiance? Have you seen him?
Weird.
I hope that's true. I hope this is all correct. But I mean, that would mean he, at some point, somehow in the afterlife, must have came back here to find her.
The first piece of equipment is called a dead bell. Basically, an EMF sensor that rings an old-fashioned bell when something gets too close to it. They put it on the floor, step back, and ask Jenny to ring it. It rings. They ask it to ring twice to confirm. It rings twice. And at the same moment, a footstep on the staircase behind them. 2 responses simultaneously and out of nowhere. They run yes and no questions for a few minutes, 1 ring for yes, 2 for no, and the answers track perfectly. She's okay with them being there, she knows what happened to her, she doesn't regret staying, and then they ask if she's being reunited with her fiancé Jack, who died just 1 week after she did without ever knowing she was gone. 1 ring.
It's almost like she left.
Yeah, getting nothing.
Maybe we should keep the bell on and go downstairs.
They'll keep it on. What was that? Fucking A.
Someone came in.
Hello? Is that this door down here? Hello? The door's open.
The door's open?
It's creaked open. I don't...
Dude, that's the door that has the bullet holes.
Locking this? Yeah, that is the door. Oh my god. You can literally see the light shining through just the bullet holes in the door. The only light coming through is from the musket holes. That is so weird. You know what I heard? So I heard, let me see. Yeah.
Oh.
So I heard that this door was also open, and you can see, let me go off IR. You can literally see from this hole to the other hole. So that bullet hole right there also came through here. I guess musket hole is the better word.
I can see it like perfectly when you shine your light through it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that musket, whatever one that was, went through 2 doors.
Is that the one that's alleged to have hit Jenny?
I heard that that is the one. She must have been like leaning down or something right here, because those ones are too high, even for me to hit me in the chest.
I know.
Whoa, that was 3 bells. 4, 5, 6.
What the hell's upstairs? Okay, what the heck, dude?
Jenny, if that's you up there, can you make it go off?
Dude, something's going on upstairs.
Let's look.
So they're on the first floor when they notice a door has swung open on its own. They go to check, and it turns out to be the door, the original 1863 wooden door, still in place, still bearing the exact bullet holes from the day Jenny died. In the dark, you can see faint light shining through them. They trace the trajectory, 2 holes, 2 doors. Jenny must have been leaning down when the bullet hit her, because the holes are higher than chest height. Upstairs, in what the research flagged as the most active room in the house, they pull out the spirit box. This thing rapidly scans radio frequencies. Spirits are said to use the static to push words through in their own voice. No added effects, just a plain speaker. The first word out of it is leave.
Want to try some other equipment to see if we can get even more direct answers?
Should we do the spirit box?
I think so. I'm gonna turn this off for now.
Who have we been talking to this whole night? What was that? That was like a voice?
Yeah. Leave!
Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
That was
dude?
an ominous word.
Oh my god, dude, turn that down really quick. What the fuck?
That was like a classic, like ghostly, like what you hear in a movie. Just like an ominous leave.
Why did that have reverb on it?
I don't know.
Like this thing, just so you guys know, like I know a lot of spirit box stuff, like you can hook it up to reverb. This is just a speaker.
Yes.
That is it. There's no reverb on that.
That
what
was
the hell?
so trippy.
Okay, so you don't like us being here. Why don't you want us in here? Because I am? Oh my god, what the fuck?
My god, we're actually talking to someone. Why are you so protective of this house? Like, why do you want us out? Like, just because you're here? Why?
Go away.
Go away. Something does not want us in this house for some reason.
No, I don't know if it's just this room.
I thought I heard something by the front door. Hello? Someone down there?
But it doesn't sound like radio static, it sounds like a voice with reverb on it. The team stops cold because this device does not have reverb. There is no audio processing. There's no explanation for how it sounds the way it does. This isn't Jenny. The team thinks it's a soldier, something more aggressive, more territorial. And whatever it is, it's consistent. 3 separate hostile responses in under 2 minutes. On the Ovulus, a word database device, they get 2 words in a row. Count, begin. So they start counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, etc.
Can you tell us more about who we're talking to right now? Who's communicating with?
Count.
Count. Count, begin. I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was that?
Dude!
What was that?
I don't know.
That was like a crash above us. Does that mean there's 5
Or
spirits?
4. Like it happened between 4 and 5.
Yeah, I didn't quite say 5.
Okay, you have to realize that like although Jenny died in this house right here, there were probably several people who passed away right outside of these doors.
And they do say that the basement here was used for like wounded people. So maybe there were 4 soldiers who died here, or 4 people who are still here that aren't Jenny.
Before leaving the Welty house, the team goes outside and photographs the windows, because the documented reports mention figures appearing in the glass. Dozens of photos, mostly nothing, and then one frame stops them. The device told them something was going to show up, then something showed up. Believe what you want about the photo itself, the timing is the part that's hard to wave away.
Okay, there is some here.
There we go.
Alright, I just spammed a bunch on this side. Okay, I'm just gonna take a bunch of photos right here. Spamming these photos. Okay, I am gonna check back through all of these now.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright, starting with this. Okay, so nothing in the backyard.
Okay.
Nothing on that side.
Okay.
This one, there's so many windows. Zooming into everything. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Oh wait, this is actually kind of weird. Look, you see that?
Oh yeah,
It looks like a little ball of something. Dude, look, picture before, absolutely nothing, literally nothing, and then zoom in on this one, and there's like some sort of light right there. I don't know what that is. Some sort of light figure. I don't.
Yo,
dude,
whoa,
like,
hold on, zoom in again like that. Yo,
what the?
hold on, keep it there, keep it there.
It almost looks like a face, but I don't know if it is a like.
But it has like no features on it.
Can't see any features on it. There's like nothing there. I don't know, dude.
That's super strange. Dude, think about the whole entire night. We were getting responses down, below, and then we go out there and all of a sudden the cellar light goes on, a motion tracking light. And then also up there it says, I will appear, you will see, boom. We take a picture and we see a hovering face with the no features. It literally told us what was gonna happen. Dude, that's trippy.
I don't know.
I can't stop staring at that window now.
Dude, I know. I'm like waiting for it to like
Pop up again.
Unfortunately though, we've been here for well over a few hours, and Dakota and Chelsea are gonna be on their way out of the Jenny Wade house now, so we should grab our stuff and start heading that way and switch.
All right, let's
So Chelsea and Dakota go straight for the cellar, the one spot the other team skipped. It's pitch black down here, and it's full of old chairs, all facing away from the entrance. This is where the Welty family and their neighbors hid during the battle, two families listening to the war above their heads. They start the spirit box and ask who's down here. They ask for the names of the other families who were sheltered here. Instead of a surname, the device reads our friends, not a name.
What the heck, dude?
Yo.
That's freaky.
No,
oh, yeah. There's a
thank
motion light. That motion light scared the freaking crap out of me. Down we go.
Oh, jeez.
This is really unsettling down here.
I didn't even bring a flashlight.
Look at all the freaking chairs.
Oh, okay, this is really creepy, actually.
Like, there's like 10 chairs here just facing away from us. So this is where, like, families and stuff would come to hide, right? During the chaos?
During the battle, you had the mom, the dad, 5 of their kids, and a neighboring family down here in the cellar during the Gettysburg battle.
Gosh. Do you want to try spirit box down here?
Sure, I gotta like find a place to sit, I don't know.
Maybe these look probably the best. I'll take your cam.
Can you imagine like not only being down here with like so many people, but also like the noises that you're hearing above your head?
Just the cannon fire. I mean, they say you can still hear that stuff today, like the residual sounds of the battle. But it had to be chaos. Well, I'm gonna turn on the spirit box. If there's anyone down here, you can use this tool in my hand, this piece of equipment, to talk with us. You can channel your own voice. Can you tell us maybe who is down here with us? What are you trying to say to us?
Hospital?
Hospital? I definitely heard like hospital. What about a hospital? Here. I mean, they did say that this was kind of like other locations we've been to on this trip. This did kind of turn into a makeshift field hospital.
Yeah, they were caring for the soldiers.
Are you trying to tell us that this was a hospital? Or what are you trying to tell us? Did you ever leave this cellar during the battle? You wouldn't? What? That was like a male. How come you wouldn't leave? Sadly, yeah.
Like, sadly, this is the only place that we have. How many people were down here during the battle? 7, which is weird.
Was there 7?
The family had 7, but there was another family that at some point joined them. But 7 people were in the family.
Weird. That was a clear 7. Can you tell us the last name of the other family that was staying here?
Our friends.
Oh my God. Yes, your friends. Can you tell us their last name, the family's last name?
Yo, what?
The heater. That was loud. It's weird because like the family is coming through, it seems.
Sounds like the dad. Like Solomon.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this is used for safety. We've used this house as a hospital.
Yeah. Interesting.
Very interesting.
I feel like we give it a couple more minutes, but then probably should hit the rest of the house before it's too late.
Yeah.
Do you have any messages for us? Anything you want us to know? Nothing in a long time.
We were getting like direct answers, like back and forth conversations.
Like to a point where it was like a full conversation for a few minutes, and then we haven't gotten anything in a while.
It did sound like we were talking to like one person.
Mm-hmm. So freaking weird. Wow, that was like really intelligent. Well, maybe we go hit like the house, but especially like the main haunted room, the Illinois room.
Right.
As if the father of the house is answering personally, and to him, the Rupps weren't a family name. They were just their friends. It sounds less like a ghost and more like a conversation. The Illinois room is the most documented hotspot in the Welty house. Chelsea and Dakota have barely sat down when they both hear it. A wooden door opening. Not creaking, opening.
True.
I feel like since we only have limited time, we should just maybe sit down and do the PS.
Let's do it. Looks like a nice fancy
That's a nice chair. There's
comfy couch.
couch thing. Sofa. I don't even know. Okay. If there's anybody here who can hear us right now, who wants to talk to us, we have another tool, another device that's very similar to the one our friends brought. It has a word database. It has words inside of it, and you can choose them to talk to us.
Yo, a door opened. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
That wasn't even a creak, that was a straight up door opening.
There's a door right there. Let me just see what this one is.
Nope, that one's not even.
First one, no. It was not that.
No, it might have been in the room next door. Can you just check really quick?
Fuck, okay. Not gonna lie, I have major anxiety. Did someone just try to open a door in here? Yo,
What?
I'm hearing something in the back corner. Are you back there? Can you move an object in this room?
Dude,
What, Chelsea?
it's that creak.
It didn't come from here.
Yo.
I swear, right when I got in here, there was just something moving in the corner.
Okay, I don't know where that sound came from, but I know it didn't come from this room.
No. I mean, it sounded like a wooden door.
It was like clear as day, a cabinet or a door opened, like I can almost guarantee it.
Definitely a door opening.
Okay, well we haven't even like started our PS device.
Dude, I'm like actually so on edge right now.
Well, that was so creepy.
What the hell, dude?
Like these floorboards, I feel like make a lot of noise as it is, but that was not a floorboard. That was like the
No.
first time that like an actual door opened or closed. If there is somebody here, can you make that noise again? Can you open or shut that door?
As they're packing up to leave, the obelisk fires off one final sequence. Cry, took seat, then John, soldiers, cellar, move. The teams read, Solomon Welty, the father of the house, is still in protection mode, still telling people to get underground. The same thing he would have been saying to his family in 1863 when the battle was raging above.
What?
Did you hear that noise? It definitely got cry.
Cry?
Took seat.
It took? And then seat while we were looking over there. Like it took a seat.
Can you please tell us
something about you, maybe your name, maybe who you are, and why you're in this house.
John.
John.
John,
On
the
here.
fuck? That's one of the sons.
This is really weird.
Okay, John was the son. John, if this is you, can you give us
Soldiers.
a... Soldiers!
Soldiers!
What? That is the second time we've gotten this trip. What are the chances?
What if there's like an actual spirit like of a soldier named John who like is actually protecting like the families? Like you gotta get out. Like someone who's actually like following us.
Maybe. Like, are you talking about even from the last house?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Because it is weird that we get John over there. Don't really understand it. Our opinion over there was that they are possibly that soldiers who are maybe didn't die there, but just like to be there. Mm-hmm. Maybe this is the same John.
Could be the same. It could be different.
Or like there's multiple.
But soldiers?
John, were you one of the soldiers? Is this a different John?
Cellar.
That's so bizarre.
Another down word.
So like the vibe I'm getting might actually be like someone basically saying, hey, it's dangerous to be up here.
After all those words.
Cellar. Are you telling us to go to the cellar? Is this for safety? Move.
Like get down to the cellar. It's almost like they're mad that we're not going down to the cellar.
Like I feel like it's Solomon.
I do too.
As a husband, as the father of the house, like you are the one that's kind of in charge of making sure everyone is in safety.
Yeah, there might have been other spirits coming through at times, but for sure, like a lot of this was him. What's crazy is it might not seem like it to the viewer, but we have literally been in this room for an hour and a half, much longer than we thought we would.
On this. Rolling on the digital recorder in Jenny Wade's house in the kitchen. Just set it down right here. Jenny, are you here with us?
Jenny, we believe you were saying that you wanted to tell more about the moment you got shot. So can you tell us more about that day, about that moment? Do you have any regrets about staying in this house?
Jenny, can you describe that day? Can you bring us back into that moment when this house got hit with 150 bullets?
If there is anyone else here, can you come forward, state your name, or tell us who you are?
All right, I'm gonna cut.
Rolling on the digital recorder, here's Jenny Wade's house in the kitchen. Set it down right here. Jenny, are you here with us? Jenny, we believe you were saying that you wanted to tell more about the moment you got shot. So can you tell us more about that day, about that moment? Do you have any regrets about staying in this house?
I swear, I think I hear I don't.
Let's go back.
So can you tell us more about that day, about that moment? Do you have any regrets about staying in this house?
No, I don't. You know how, like, when we first got here, I said something about, like, hopefully she's with her fiance. Wonder if she's with him now. Like, is that why you don't have regrets? Is because he ended up dying in the war and she ended up dying, so maybe they're together in the afterlife.
And neither of them had to go through like the pain of losing anybody.
Exactly.
Like, she died instantly.
He didn't even know.
He had no idea because he was already like away at war. Both of them died without knowing the other died, and now they're together in the afterlife.
Straight to the kitchen of the Jenny Wade house, the exact spot where Jenny was standing when the bullet hit. They put a digital recorder on the floor and go silent. Digital recorders could sometimes capture audio in frequencies humans cannot hear. They ask Jenny if she has any regrets about staying in this house. Then they play it back. 2 separate methods, 2 separate teams, same answers from the same spirit. Jenny Wade stayed in the house after being shot at. She baked bread while bullets came through the walls. She hoped if anyone died that day it would be her. She was killed at 20 years old. And when asked if she regrets it, twice, in 2 different ways, the answer is no. And here's where it all lands. The 4 of them meet outside between the houses to compare notes for the first time. 2 teams, 2 houses, 2 completely separate devices. Hours apart, no contact. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the methodology here is sound. This isn't confirmation bias. This isn't 2 people feeding each other answers. This is controlled, parallel investigation producing consistent results, and the results are hard to dismiss. The full episode is linked in the description, and I suggest watching it entirely. Project Fear's Gettysburg series is some of their best work, and this one is worth watching start to finish. This has been the Horror Expo, and I'll see you on the next one.